Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video we are doing a pattern haul. Now, before we get started, go ahead and hit the like button and the subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into this pattern haul. But this is just not my pattern haul, this is for someone else. So, are you an international person who wants patterns, or you cannot find good sales like we have here in the United States? Well, this video is just for you. So, in the United States, we have different pattern sales ranging from 99 cents all the way up to $1.99 when you go to Joann's or Hobby Lobby. Sometimes on the McCall's website, which is now Something Delightful, you can find pattern sales for $3.99, $4.99, and $5.99 all the time. Pretty much every single month there is a pattern sale. Well, once I did my last pattern sale, which was the 99 cents pattern sale, or maybe it was the one previously, I was contacted by an individual on Instagram asking if I would pick up some patterns for her. And I was like, sure, why not? I would love to help you get some patterns when they are on sale. Just send me your list and then we can make it happen. So this pattern haul is patterns that I picked up for someone in Jamaica. So before we get started, let's go ahead and get right on into the patterns, all right? So, what I picked up is both Simplicity as well as Butterick, and I think it was 3 Vogue Patterns. Currently, Joann's has a sale right now for Simplicity and Quick Sew Patterns for $1.99. It starts today, October 7th, and will end October the 11th. So go ahead, make your list, and head over to Joann's and get those patterns. So now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into those patterns. All right, so the first one, they're not in any particular order, but I'm gonna show you the ones that I got from Etsy first, because some of these were not available at Joann's. So I purchased these from Etsy, and the first one is 8006. So the shop that I purchased it from sends a nice lovely card that looks like this. And it looks like the shop name is Adelina Boutique. So if you have ever purchased anything from her, she has been sewing for over 30 years. She sewed Halloween costumes, Christmas stockings, dolls, face masks, and much more. So she is a small business owner. And if you would love to support her shop, this is not any type of, I'm just telling you where I purchased it from. I am not in any contract with her whatsoever. Don't even know who she is. But I picked up 8606 from her, as well as 8603, and she sends them in these lovely clear packaging. So she would love to receive these. So those are 2 patterns that she selected. And then another shop, I don't remember the name, she wraps them up in these nice lovely ribbons as well when she sent it to me. And this was another shop, and 2 patterns that I picked up from this shop was Simplicity 2947, and I also picked up 2896 for her, which is this pattern right here. Now I'm going to take it off the ribbons and put it back on the ribbons when I send them. So this is 2947 and 2896. This one is an easy cheap pattern, and for me, what I like about this pattern, I have never seen this pattern, but I like the shorts on this pattern. So if I was to purchase this pattern, I would do the shorts and the top and make it a 2-piece set. So, and then on this one, what I like about this one is the dress, which is this brown one right here. I like that dress on this pattern, but this is 2947 and 2896. And then the last set that I picked up from, this is from Etsy. I cannot recall the shop's name at this moment, but it was 5 more that I picked up from Etsy. All of them are random prices. So the first one is 1103. Now I have this pattern, and for me, I am doing view D when I get around to this pattern. and this is one that I have, so she probably seen it on one of my videos from Simplicity, and this is one that she picked up, that she wanted, so I picked it up. Another one that she requested was 1165. Now, you guys know that I have made these pants now 7 times, I believe, this year. And this is my Tnt Pattern, so she asked for me to go ahead and pick this up as well. They did not have it in Joann's because of the size range, and I believe now this pattern is becoming out of print because I started seeing them pulling it and putting it in a brown box for them to dispose of. So this is 1165. Next one is 2660. This is one that I like for the elastic pants, but this is 2660. The next one is Simplicity 8550. Now this one I did a tutorial for, which if you look up, you can see that tutorial, which was back in the springtime when I did the top series. Instead of doing it as a top, I did it as a dress. And that was the tie front dress that I did for this pattern, which was 8550. And I believe for that dress, I did view B on the pattern. I believe it was view B on the pattern. Or no, that's view C on the pattern. So that's the view that I did. And like I said, you can look up and see that tutorial and click on that tutorial. Now, I do know that this pattern is no longer at Joann's pattern store. I have been to 3 different Joann's in my area, and this is no longer available. So if you want this pattern, you have to get it from eBay, Etsy, or Amazon. And the last one that I picked up from Etsy is Simplicity 8831. I also have this pattern as well. So for me, I am doing this pattern. It's coming up, and it is, the one that I am doing is, I'm doing short sleeves. So I am doing view A on the pattern when I get around to this dress that's coming up. I don't want to disclose when it's coming up, but it is coming up soon. And this is 8831. All right, so so those are all the patterns that I picked up from Etsy for a individual in Jamaica. More patterns for her. Now these are picked up from Joann's, and I'm gonna start with Simplicity, and then I'll go ahead and do Butterick Patterns. All right, so the first pattern, it's quite a bit. The first pattern is 9149. I also have this pattern. The reason why I picked it up for myself was view C, which is the pants. And that's the view I would do when I get around to this pattern, but this one is for her, and it's 9149. Next one is a vintage pattern, 9104. And for me, I like the kind of like the Henley button dress on view A, and that's the one that I would do if I was to purchase this pattern, but it's 9104. I do not have this pattern, by the way. The next one is 8957. I have this pattern, and I like it for view D, which is the pants, and that's the one that I would do when I get around to this pattern. The next one is 8878. Now I remember, I think Creativity by T just did this pattern in view D, and I believe I have this pattern, and that's the view that I would do when I get around to the pattern, which is basically a slouchy top, but it was really nice to see Creativity by T do it in view D in a denim. So that's 8878. Next one is, I also have this pattern, is 8384. For me, I like the top and the dress, and I would do both of those when I get around to this pattern. It's 8384. Next one, I also have this pattern as well, is 8298, and I picked it up for view C, which is what the model is wearing, and this is 8298. I'm sorry, 8292. Next one, I do not have this pattern, but it's 2249. Now I don't know why I have not picked up this pattern, but I like view D on the pattern. This may be something that I would consider going to Joann's to pick up just for myself, to have something that's basic and not too much. It's super easy to put together. It's 2249. Next one, I also have this pattern, is 1458. Now for me, I would be doing the A-line flare skirt with the sleeves, short sleeves, but this is 1458. Next one, I also have this pattern. It's 9275. Now for me, I picked it up for view C, the short sleeves, and it's just basically a basic top. It's 9275. Next one, I also have this as well, and it's 9263. I picked it up for all views because I can make a 3-piece collection, because you guys know I'm all about collections and series and stuff. So that's why I picked it up, but this one is not for me, of course. It's 9263. Next one, I also have this dress. It's 9223. Now for me, I would be doing view B on the pattern what the model is wearing, but this is 9223. And the last three is three that I had in my stash simply because Joann's did not have it, and I was okay going ahead and part ways with it because it would be something that I sew, but I'm okay giving them away. And if I just happen to run into it at Joann's sometime in the near future, I would go ahead and get it again. And these are the three that I decided to go ahead and part ways with and go ahead and give to her, which is 8983. And for me, the reason why I picked it up is because I like view B on the pattern, but this is 8983. The next one is 8638. When I picked this up, I did it for view B, but of course I'm parting ways with this pattern, and it's 8638. And the last one is 4070. I'm okay with parting ways with this because I don't have any special occasion, and I have tons of special occasion patterns. So for me, the reason why I picked it up was for view A on the pattern, but this is 4070. Next one is 8876, and this is a vintage pattern. Once again, it's 8876. And the last one at Simplicity is 8888. It is a pattern hacking pattern. I also have this pattern, and the reason why I picked it up is for that long view what the model is wearing, but this is 8888. All right, so now that I showed you Simplicity patterns that was on sale for 99 cents last week, they are currently on sale this week, I believe for $1.99. That's Simplicity and Quick Sew. So you could go ahead to Joann's and get those patterns. So let's go ahead and I want to show you the Butterick patterns that I picked up for. So the first one that I picked up for her is 6566. Let me go ahead and turn that around. 6566. I also have this pattern. Now for me, I like view D on the pattern, this one right here, and that's what I will do when I get around to this pattern. It's 6566. The next one that I picked up for her is 6705. Now for me, I also have this pattern, and I like view D on this pattern, which is this one right here, but it's 6705. The next one that I picked up is 6448. Now I also have this pattern. I like view C on the pattern, and this is 6448. 6215. I do not have this pattern, but I do like view D on the pattern, but this is 6215. 6056 is the next one. I do not have this pattern. However, I do like view D on the pattern. It's 6056. The next one is 6446. I do have this pattern, and the reason why I picked it up is because I like view B on the pattern, which is what I would do when I get around to this pattern, but it's 6446. 6479. Now I like view A on the pattern, which is this one right here, but I do not have this pattern. It's 6479. 6317. I do have this pattern, and I picked it up for view B right here, but this is 6317. I have this pattern, and it's 5850. I love view B on the pattern. That's the view that I would do when I get around to this pattern, but it's Butterick 5850. 6623. I also have this pattern as well. I picked it up for view A, but this is 6623. The next one is 6653. Now, I have this pattern, but I am doing a giveaway for a lot of patterns that I want to part ways with. Just stay tuned for that video, and it's 6653. 6680. I have this pattern and I picked it up for view A on the pattern, but this is 6680. 6655. So I picked it up for view B on the pattern, which is this one right here, but this is 6655. 6551, and I picked it up for view B on the pattern. That's the one that I would do, and it's 6551. 6792. I do not have this pattern, but I like view A on the pattern, and it's 6792. 6674. So if you remember, I want to say about a month ago, I picked up some fabric that looked like kaleidoscope, and I wanted to do this pattern during the summertime. That's not going to happen, but I will do this pattern during spring, and there may be a tutorial for it. We will see. But this is 6674. 6677. Now, if you guys remember from my October sewing plans that I just posted yesterday, you will notice that I said I wanted to do this pattern. Now, I already have it cut for myself, just the pattern, not the fabric. I have the pattern cut to start working on this pattern. So it was just funny how it ended up on the list. So this is 6677. All right, so that's all the patterns for Butterick that I picked up from Joann's this past weekend. Now, these Simplicity patterns just came in the mail. I just pulled them out the mail right before hitting record. So there are just a few more Simplicity patterns. The first one is 8049. I'm sorry, 8049 is this one right here. I have this pattern and cannot wait to get to this pattern. 2774. This is a great pattern that you could use when Natia from So Natural Dane does the Black History Month Pattern Designer Challenge. You can use this pattern. It's to highlight African American pattern designers. So there are so many that she names, and I'm hoping I'm saying her name right. Kalea Ali collection is part of one that you can use. And I think I used her last year, well, this past year on McCall 7635, where I did a complete collection, and I remember using a Kalea Ali collection pattern. Next one is 5684. This is an older pattern. It's just a basic top. It's 5684. And this one is one of my favorite patterns. I just have not had enough time to completely do a collection with this one. It's Simplicity 8556. It's been in my stash forever. So this is an easy to sew pattern, and it's 8556. All right, and the last patterns is 3 of them. It's Vogue Patterns, and these were on sale for $5.99 last weekend. And the first one is 9282, a pair of pants. I do not have this pattern. But I have one that's similar to it, and I actually like view A on the pattern. So this may be one that I run to Joann's and get once Joann's have another pattern sale that is Vogue Patterns. 9296 is the next one. I love that coat shoulder on view A. I do not have this pattern. However, I do not pick up a lot of Vogue patterns for some reason. I think it's more because of the price. To be honest, it's not like I don't like Vogue patterns, it's more of because of the price. So I just normally stick to Simplicity, McCall's, Butterick Patterns, but I may change that in this upcoming year. And the last one that I picked up for is Vogue 1486. This is an older pattern. I remember seeing this, but I do like this entire look, but I just do not have this pattern. Now that's all the patterns that I picked up for a friend, and I can't disclose the name. You are so welcome, Yvonne, for me picking up these patterns. It will be on its way to you. It's actually in the mail right now. As I'm recording this, it's getting ready to be in the mail. So by the time I upload it, it's already in the mail. You are so welcome. Can't wait for you to show me with pictures and everything once you get these in Jamaica. That's all that I have for you in this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like for me to pick up some patterns from you, please send me a DM on Instagram, and whenever the sale comes, available. I will pick up patterns for you. I will also tell you how I accept payments as well. But that's all that I have for you in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep sewing.